I want to, not all the way, unsheath my weapon, but I want to have it, almost out, I'm kind of ready, just in case, because I'm, afraid of being a pussy again. And then I want to, kind of turn a corner and say, "You good?"
I'm good.
And I want to see if I can pull the door or push it.
Just hurry up and open the fucking door.
I don't want to. He's going to make it a push door, and I'm going to try to pull it. Watch.
Well, okay, so the door is slowly.
I want to open the door.
Push the door.
Or try to, yeah.
If you're trying to be stealthy about it, you're going to have to roll a stealth check if you want to do it quietly.
Sure. I want to try to be stealthy. I'm trying to be careful.
All right, go ahead and do that then.
Not very stealthy.
Not bad. Could have been a natural one.
I roll well at everything except for combat or important stuff.
It's like room stealth check.
We are all in our cloaks or whatever, right? So I mean,
yeah,
we're playing the part, so we probably don't have to be super stealthy. And
good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
I would just shove him out of the way and call him a pussy and open the damn door.
yeah.
I mean, it could be
what'd
people.
You roll? You rolled a 19. All right, yes. The door, you have successfully opened the door as far as you need to, and you can completely see what's inside if you want.
What's on the inside? Because I want.
This appears to be a storeroom pressed into the surface as a living quarters. There are 2 double bunks, and they stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber. There are 3 red band ruffians resting in this room.
Are they still resting in this room?
Yep. They're just lounging about. They're unaware of you.
I want to, just kind of turn to meet the gaze of Corner and, hold up 3 fingers.
I turn, assuming I can see the rest of the group, and I do the same thing.
All right.
3 fingers.
So what do they do?
I hold 3 fingers up, and then I take my other hand and smash them. And then I give you a gruff nod, let's do this.
So I wave for everybody to come over, and so we're all ready to storm.
I just whisper in Xiri's ear, "Is this a signal I'm supposed to know?"
You get used to it.
Perfect.
That was funny. All right, so they are flat-footed, so you guys get to go the first round for free. So we'll go Julian.
Is there all okay? You see, there's 3 of them, but there's double bunks. So is one by itself? I'm assuming.
Well, it's the middle of the day, so they're not in bed. They're just kind of sitting around and they're being lazy.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to find whichever one is the furthest from the other 2 and attempt to shank him.
And what?
Attempt to shank him. Stab him.
Okay, so do a stealth.
Oh, okay.
All right, ooh, good roll.
Nice.
All right, let's see if any of these guys see you.
I needed that roll for my attack, not the stealth. That's the problem.
You rolled a 19, right? Yep. Oh, one of them, the one you're about ready to shank.
Of course.
He senses something, but he just brushes it off. So, which means he came close to rolling to detect your detection, but he didn't.
I still want to shank him. I don't.
All right, so you can go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Sorry, wrong one. Ignore my good damage.
And his AC will be. All of their ACs are lower because they're not. Jesus, that's a good hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do we have advantage on this at all for this round?
Yeah, he does for now. You'll have to see again.
Oh, I got max damage, bitches.
Ooh,
nice.
Does he do I appear to have done good damage to him? Does he fall? Does he react at all?
Well, the way this is, I do the ambush round. It's like everything's happening all at the same time.
Okay.
So,
I was gonna talk to him. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I was gonna use the pussy now if he was hurt. But
well, don't do that yet. But we gotta let the other ones go. So then it will be Xiri, your turn.
Am I still outside the door?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we all in the room?
You'll also have to be. not stealth. You'll have to be stealthy if you want to go in.
Have to be stealthy. But the other two aren't aware that their friend was stabbed?
Not that guy,
It's all happening at
because
once.
it's all happening at the same time.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I can try to be stealthy too to go in.
Clink,
All right,
clink,
go ahead and
clink.
roll your. And do you know what weapon you're going to use? Probably your mace and shield, right?
Oh,
Yep.
look at you.
Yes, mason shield.
Alright.
Stealthy.
Stealthy with a mason shield.
All right, and nobody came close to detecting you. So are you attacking the same one Julian did?
Sure. Yep.
All right, so go ahead and roll your attack.
That poor guy.
We're all five gonna dogpile the person.
No, that's a miss. All right, Garath, your turn.
Oh, I thought I was at the back here.
Because you're so stealthy.
I'm going to charge in to the very middle of the room, and I'm just going to swing at one with my light hammer.
All right.
Just to get everyone's attention so that they're all looking at me while these guys stealth in and stab people.
All right. Well, after you run and do that, the stealth round will be over. So it won't be happening at the same time. But you guys will still get to go before them.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know what you roll.
I rolled a 20 to hit with my light hammer.
Wow. Go ahead. Which one are you hitting?
Not the one that, I guess I don't remember how they're laying out.
Well, it's just they're all three close together. Like.
I'll target one that they are not targeting.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll say Julian was hitting B. We'll say you hit A.
Okay.
And
I just want to be in like the middle of the room if possible.
You hit 2 damage. Oh yeah, the middle room's fine. All right. So Archibald, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look and just ponder why the hell this dwarf just ran out and started screaming when everyone else just stabbed everyone. I'm like, I guess I'll go with it. I just rub my hands together really fast. A spark of fire comes out, and I got firebolt at the one that he just hit.
All right, so you're going in there hitting firebolt. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay back in the hallway, almost back where we came from.
That's fine.
18 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Yep, roll damage. And do you know which one you're in? A, B, or C?
I'll go for B.
All right, cool.
8 damage.
Ooh, that one is dead.
He did.
So the one that Julian shanked, he got out of the way, and a firebolt hit him in the back of the head.
I want to react and say, that's how you hit things at Xiri.
Koroner, what does Koroner want to do?
Even though it doesn't matter, I'm still coming in stealth-like because that's what I do.
Oh no, you can be stealthy.
It's the principle of the matter.
Pull out my scimitar and my dagger, and I will go ahead and swing with my scimitar first at C.
Are you gonna try and move behind him, or?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and do your stealth to see if you can get past him.
Does my distraction help in any way? Oh, I don't need to.
Oh, he did great. He did
Nat
great.
20.
I don't even know why I'm gonna bother rolling. I don't think I can beat that roll.
Can I just do a double like slice his neck?
Yeah, definitely,
The dagger and the scimitar at the same time.
So go ahead, roll your damage and add your sneak attack damage to your scimitar. Be sure to add your sneak attack. That's 1d6.
There we go.
So 5. So
5
8.
and 3.
Now your dagger. So he did 14 damage. All right. So your scimitar went through him, and it's sticking out his chest, and then you went across his neck with your dagger, and he's gone. He's gone. Wiped out.
As he falls to the ground, I grab my dagger and one more notch in the arm.
And blood spews all over Julian.
Only Julian, though.
Yeah, only Julian. It somehow misses everybody else, but gets all over Julian.
if he's like spewing blood, can I take his body and like point it in Archie's direction?
All right, now we're going back to regular initiative. Julian, which is Julian because he rolled really high. Julian, there's only one guy left, and he's like a little dazed that everything happened so quickly. It's like a blink of an eye. You guys went in special forces like and took out his two buddies.
Honestly, I think maybe not the most optimal thing, but I think I'm going to kind of just freak out that I have blood all over me.
Okay. All right.
And,
freak out.
Recollect myself.
Oh, all right. Normally I don't. Normally players don't debuff themselves, but that's fine.
Well, I'm not trying to activate. I'm just trying to recover, I guess. So not do anything that turn.
All right, so you're not in actual full-blown panic.
Yeah, I'm just fine. I'm trying to be okay. He's probably not used to a lot of blood, so.
All right, so what do you want to do with this last guy?
I guess I'm gonna go try to stab him too.
All right, rapier
Maybe
away.
not successfully, but
we'll find out.
Not successfully.
No, that is a whiff. That's a whiff. All right, Xiri, your turn.
I'm gonna try to attack him now.
All right.
Hopefully, it's not a miss.
Girl power.
Hopefully, it's not a miss as you swing at him. That's a great battle cry.
Damn, there you go.
Did I hit him?
It didn't come up for me.
18.
Yeah, that's a hit. 4 damage, so you got him. You hit him. He's not dead though, but you did a good deal of damage. You hear his jaw pop a little bit. Garath, what's Garath gonna do?
This is the last guy that's in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grapple him. I'm gonna grab onto him so he can't run away while the others stab him.
Okay, so go ahead and do your grapple athletics.
My acrobatics is better than my athletics.
Yeah, there you go. So do that one, and then I'll roll against that.
13.
He's a feisty one. He nearly got away from you, but you got him. All right, so it's his turn.
It'll all be over quick, son. Don't move.
All right. Now go ahead and roll your grapple acrobatics again. He's trying to break free.
Oh, dang. Lower number. 8.
All right, so he stomps on your toe and elbows you, and you let go. He's now free, and he uses his next action to draw his sword. Archibald, your turn.
Well, I thought you guys were much better at fighting than this, but I guess I'll have to do this myself. And I rub my hands together really, really, really fast. They speed up faster, and they throw a fireball right in his face again.
Woo! Firebolt!
And as he's doing that, I'm like, did you not just see me one-shot a dude?
As he's dripping blood, and I'm trying not to look at him. No, absolutely did not see that.
That's a hit. 4 damage. And you can see he's got looks like a hole. It's like you blew a hole into his shoulder, and he's visibly weaker. You could tell he's near death. Koroner, what are you gonna do?
I look at Archie and I gotta do everything around here, huh? So much talk for such a clean little boy. And
Last time I checked, we had the same body count here.
We don't slut shame here.
I'm going to swing with my scimitar again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh yeah, that is it. So roll your damage with
and
the
I'll
scimitar.
take the sneak damage for the fun of it.
And yep, that's a death blow. You just basically walk up, and he swings with his sword, but you just kind of like twirl your scimitar around his, and then you just stab him in the throat, and he's down. All right, you got 3 dead red band ruffians in here. If Archibald wants, he can collect a cloak for himself, so he doesn't have to pretend to be a prisoner.
I'm going to look for the one that isn't sprayed with blood currently.
There you go.
Good luck.
And then out of this room, everybody gets 30 XP.
We each get 30, I believe.
Yep, everybody gets 30.
I am going to.
The
Oh.
ruffians, all the ruffians have on them is their red cloak and their short swords. They do have belt pouches this time. The first one has 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces. The second has 12 silver pieces and 5 gold pieces. And the third, 15 EP, which is electrum, and 2 garnets. So a total of 28 silver pieces. However you guys want to divvy that up. And 19 gold pieces. 12 gold
7,
pieces.
12.
12 gold pieces. However you guys want to divvy that up. And then the 15 electrum. However you guys want to divvy that up. And for the 2 garnets.
Break it into fifths.
No, you can't.
Absolutely not.
Can
I
we
can hang
just...
on. I can hang on to all this in my bag of holding, and we can sort it out later when we're done.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. Let's just
There you go.
Figure it
get a
out
tally
later.
going. And
All right, I'm ready to get all done.
I will grab one of those short swords for myself, though.
I'll
He's just
take
more
the other.
impressed.
I'll take the other 2 and throw those in my bag as well.
All right. And
Archie's
add those
just
to your
impressed that
inventory
there's
so you can sell
denominators
them.
of oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just telling them you can add those to your inventory. And then,
Yep, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
Perfect. I think Archie's just impressed that there's denominators of value below gold. He didn't really realize that.
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask a question? Instead of using a mace, could I use a
No,
short
you can't
sword?
ask a question.
I asked it anyway. So.
I know. You said, can I ask a question? And then you just went to it.
Yep.
Anyway, what'd you say? Yeah, you can use a short sword instead of a mace. You're an elf.
Okay. I'd rather do that. So can
I
I
can
have one
take-
too?
I'll hand you one of the short swords, and I'll take your mace.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Koroner has the short sword. Xiri took a short sword, and then I'll put the third one in my bag along with Xiri's mace.
Sounds
I'm just
good.
jokingly be like, good thing I didn't want one.
We're
Oh,
in
this is so much lighter than that mace.
I think I'm good to go.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now? You cleared out
we
2
search-
rooms.
Did we search the room itself, or just...
Yeah, the only thing of value was what they had on them.
Okay.
The other stuff is just supplies that they've been stealing from the town.
What
So
kind
you'll
of
have to give
supplies?
that back to the town.
Oh, I guess I probably should be nice and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes total sense. All right, so what do you guys want to do now?
Secret door.
Secret door.
Yep,
Ooh.
I guess we go the other way now.
Secret door. Dun dun dun. All right, so I gotta zoom in my document a little bit because you guys are taking a detour. Okay, this rough-hewn path is a passage which goes along the south. If I'll go in, as you can see, it's goes along here. Woo. All right, so a cold breeze, and it enters into that cavern there, that big cavern that you can see in the middle of the map.
Mhm.
A cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. 2 arched wooden bridges span the chasm. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Corner, you and I want to move a little bit ahead so we can kind of see what's ahead of us, scope it out.
Absolutely.
I guess I should have mentioned this earlier, but I kind of have something that might help with that. And I kind of open up my robe a little bit, and I snap my fingers, and a little weasel runs out. And it's like perfectly black and white and 6 stripes of each. Like very precise. You can tell it looks exactly like, what Archie would look like, except as a weasel, to put it bluntly. So exactly what Archie looks like. And I put him up I let him run up, Koroner's leg real quick.
Ooh, what the hell was that?
This is Manifold. He is my familiar.
He's not
You may call
familiar
him
to me.
Manny.
A little awkward, but okay.
But essentially, he's my eyes and ears. Where you go, I can go also, but also not get hit. So it's really a win-win for everyone except Manny because he kind of gets teleported in and out. So not so great for him, but it works out for me. So it works out for everybody.
Okay.
All right. So is he gonna like go up and then like get on my shoulder?
Yeah, I can just send him wherever, and if you want him to go, somewhere else, essentially, I could like bamf into him and be able to like see out of his eyes and hear what he hears.
Gotcha. Okay.
What happens to you when you go into your weasel?
Yeah, I do it real quick just so you can see his Archie's eyes almost go like a bronze kind of color. You can almost see like little machinations working behind his eyes, and then you kind of see the weasel look back at you and wave. You can tell that Archie's like in control of the weasel right now. But other than that, Archie is just like standing still. He's not doing anything.
So if you're defenseless, we'll have to keep that in mind. Okay.
Alright, I got to find a weasel in the monster manual because it has its own initiative and everything. Give me a second.
Yeah. I got one. It's I can send it to. Can I?
Oh yeah, please do.
Share this.
Speed
Let me see how you share.
Just the basic weasel, right?
Yeah, just the basic. Yeah.
Okay, I got
it. Too crazy.
I got it. So I'll be able to easily. I'm adding it as an encounter on D&D Beyond, so I can easily keep track of all that.
Yeah, I'll throw you a bunch of things that I probably can change him into, but Weasel will be at most of the time.
Right. I will ask you to roll his initiative, though. Do that.
I can do that.
So it'd be, the D20
it's plus
his
3.
dex.
It's the same thing as mine.
Yeah, just let me know what it is, and I'll type it in here. You
Also,
realize he only has 1 HP, right?
I also realized that, yes.
Okay. 1 hit, he's a goner.
Yep.
Don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Little weasel.
He's slow for a weasel. Good. I was wondering when you were going to bring out the familiar. Wizards are cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so since he did that, he's got the weasel. You guys can react to the weasel if you want. Up to you.
He is very cute. I will say that.
Oh, look at him!
I look at him on my shoulder and just kind of. Let's go.
He just kind of nuzzles in. He can tell that you don't like him and he really wants you to like him.
You said he has an outfit on? Is that what you said?
No, he's like perfectly proportioned black and white stripes.
Oh,
so it's like 6 black stripes, 6 white stripes, just in perfect synergy.
Oh, okay. I thought he had a little outfit like yours.
I mean, you could dress him out too. I guess we could do that. I'd bamf him, and he's got a little outfit that looks like mine.
He's so proper.
He bows.
Can't wait to spill some blood on him.
How dare you? How dare you say that about Manifold?
Manifold.
Julian,
That's an interesting name. I always think of a car part.
Really, I couldn't think of anything else, but I wanted a name that could sound like Archie but Manny, so Manifold.
So which rooms are you guys going to scope out first?
Well, you guys are in the crevasse, so
are we?
You're just exiting that tunnel.
Okay.
You guys are just exiting that tunnel, and if you can see where my marker is, you're about right there.
Do we want to move together? Or do we want to kind of split on either side of the ravine?
Are you guys being stealthy? What are you guys doing though?
I can go on the left side if you want, and you can kind of move up the right side, or do we want to... I'm looking at the map real quick before we do this. Where do we want to actually go? Like, what's our goal here? Do we want to go to those rooms to the west, or do we want to head north?
Yeah.
Left rooms first, and we'll make our way around.
That's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
Don't something surprising
Okay.
us.
Before we do that, then, I'm going to kind of... Well, whose turn is it if it's Julian's turn? I mean, I guess...
Yeah, well, if you guys are scouting, is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, I was just going to head kind of north a little bit, just to
kind of... So Julian goes first, because he's quicker one today.
I think we should scope up there a little bit first, just to...
Yeah.
So we don't get, snuck up on from behind us.
No, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the north corner, and we will kind of look around. I'm gonna be stealthy about it, hopefully.
Alright, roll a stealth.
Gonna regret this. Ho ho ho! I won't regret this.
You're on fire tonight.
22. Nice.
50% of the time, it works every time.
Mm-hmm. Walking along the room, the crevasse. Just if you could do a perception too now.
I rolled good twice. I'm gonna be useless all combat now.
What'd you get?
21.
Jesus. All right. So you're not an expert in architecture, but you can tell that the bridges, they're made of wooden planks, and they don't have any rails. And you can tell you guys could probably get across the bridges if you were pretty careful. We're gonna go ahead and let Koroner go. So you're there. And Koroner, you're going. Where are you going? You're going across the bridge.
Yeah, I guess I could go across and then.
Is that
I
what
mean,
you're
I was just thinking we'd go up and see like if there was anybody in that northern section.
Oh, you're both are going up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think
all right.
we were going to
I
go up
see what
together
you're doing.
for now. Yeah.
Right. And you guys can see what looks like the area is the north end of a large natural cavern. So you're on the north end of it. But this area has been finished with dressed black stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls there, along with a number of empty crates. There's straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages, and yeah, that's where you're at right now, is the crevasse. There's nobody in there, though. There's just stuff.
No enemies.
There's stuff. But you can, if you want to, on your next turn, you can go in there and explore it.
So I'm gonna look at Julian and say, let's head back. Let's go scope the other areas out with the group, and then we'll come back and clear this room.
All right. So Xiri, they're heading back. What do you want to do?
I guess as they're heading back, so they're on the northern part of the crevice, right?
Right. Like if you want to look at my
there.
thing, yeah, they're here. You're still down here, but they're heading back quietly.
I guess start making our way across the bridge. You said that was like a wooden plank bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm gonna
So
do
you're
that.
going across?
Yeah, I'm going across.
All right. You did not check the safety of this bridge. The moment halfway through, it collapses from underneath your feet.
Oh my god.
And it's you fall 20 feet. I'm going to roll some damage here.
Hello? Quietly.
Nobody has levitation.
We're level 2.
You,
No, I'm
dear,
sorry,
get
I don't have
7
that yet.
damage. 7 damage.
You don't have lesser levitation?
No, I don't have Featherfall yet. I thought about taking it, and I did not.
I'm going to hurry over to the edge
You get
and
12.
look down to make sure she's not dead.
So, Xiri, you fell hard. You're now prone, and you're in a jumble of rubble. Because they've just been using and the bottom of this crevasse feels really cold, like unnaturally cold. Like it feels like a refrigerator. Like you've been in damp areas before, in the cellars and stuff, but this feels frightening cold to you down here. And who here has the paladin's not here. Well, the one time if he was here, he'd be able to help you out here, but he's not. So but around you, Xiri, you see broken and well-gnawed bones and half-eating bodies. And one of those bodies is the wood carver from Phandalin that was murdered by the Red Bands. You see...
I'm internally screaming.
Yeah. He was murdered and thrown down here, and it looks like something's been gnawing on his body. So you're going to have to climb out of here. All right. We'll go to Garath now.
I rushed over to the edge of the cliff to check to see if she was still breathing down there. Xiri, are you okay?
Ow! Get
on
me
a
out of
second.
here.
Hang on. I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out some rope and
Good.
throw it over.
Oh, that'll help. That'll help her. All right, so
I'm
then we'll
up.
go to Archibald.
Yeah, looking down, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help her. I mean, I can offer, like my
Moral
staff
support.
to help pull her up, but that's pretty much it. I got like nerd shit in my backpack that doesn't really.
He's got D&D stuff in his backpack. He's
Yeah, I came with
useless.
my own dungeon master's guide to this dungeon. No, so I guess I just try to, if she gets closer, try to offer her, my quarterstaff down, just to help like pull up.
All right, so you're gonna assist in helping her up. All right.
And also, keep an eye on, whatever else is going on. When she's like climbing up, I'm just looking around to make sure there's nothing coming after hearing a loud crash in the middle of a cavern.
Right. Okay, so Garath, I need you to do a Constitution check.
Constitution check.
Yep.
Pretty good at those.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Good roll. You feel very nauseous. You feel these waves of something just hitting you. You're feeling very nauseous. You almost want to puke on Xiri as she's climbing up the rope, but you don't. Your stout dwarven fortitude holds true, and as it comes up, you're able to swallow it, and we avoid a barfarama. But you can tell something isn't right. So now we'll go to.
Hurry up, Siri. I almost threw up on your face.
All right, Koroner. What's Koroner gonna do?
I assume, are we with the group now, or are we kind of like just...
Yeah, we're gonna say
that little
you're with the
passage?
group because when she fell, that pretty much ended the stealth.
Okay.
Well, it did her stealth, right?
Oh, she's wearing armor and everything. It was loud, and the bridge collapsed. So, whoever was nearby and heard that, they're alert.
Oh, that's true.
So what does Koroner want to do?
So is she climbing out, like, in the process, like she's almost out, like...
No, she hasn't even started yet. It's not her turn.
Oh shit, okay. So I'm just gonna look at the other guys, like, what do you want? Like, obviously I can't help get her up there. You guys kind of got that covered. I look at Garath, like, are you okay? Like, you look
Oh,
like...
it's fine. I'll be able to get her up. Just make sure that no one heard what just happened.
You look like you're a little sick. You're okay?
Yep, it's fine. Something about this crevice stanks, bro.
Okay, Archibald, what does the weasel want to do?
Well, was that my turn?
Oh, no, you can keep. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. What were we gonna do?
I was just role playing it a little bit. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You want me to head back up to the north side and check that other bridge out and
make sure it won't break? That'd be a great idea.
All right, I'll go ahead and make my way. I don't know is there no chance of stealthing at this point then?
You can go. You can try. Yes, you can go back into it, but
so
it was broken, so you'll have to re-enter it if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I'll head my way back up north to the other bridge.
All right.
Stealthily.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth and.
Oh God, yeah, that.
All right, that's fine.
But it was a nat one.
Oh, so we'll say as you're walking away, some of the edge broke off, and if you can do a dexterity check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's do acrobatics. Yeah, do it.
Keep picking reflex.
Anyway.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7.
7.
So
you
11
also
total.
fall down there
wait,
with Xiri.
It was 11 total, though.
Yeah, you also fall down with
fuck.
Xiri. So I'm gonna roll some damage.
Did you add to your
before you leave?
I'm muted. Can I see him falling?
Yep, he goes right over and he falls.
I can't do anything to help him, but I'm pulling, Manifold back immediately onto my shoulder.
So Koroner, yeah, probably a good idea. Koroner, you get 6 damage from the fall.
That's not what?
Because he fell too. But he's also prone. He went down there with you. It's not his fault that the place is falling apart. So He's now prone and he's laying down next to you. Same thing, Koroner. You can feel that it is unnaturally cold down here, and something isn't right with it. And you also see the dead bodies of the half-chewed people and the bones and stuff like that.
I wonder if it's supernaturally cold.
Oh. Okay, so Archibald, what do you want your weasel to do?
I think you're muted. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let him scurry back down and kind of go up back toward. Because I'm still on the other side of the chasm, so I haven't moved anywhere. Can he kind of run up north, like bypassing through that little crack right there between the pillar and the wall?
Yeah,
Kind of go see what's going on up that way, and like maybe even look over the edge to see if there's anything going on down that way.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll his stealth. He has a +5 to stealth.
It's a +5.
He also has keen hearing and smell, so he has an advantage on all his perception checks.
So that was a 6, so that's only an 11 on the stealth.
So he's moving along, and now roll his perception.
And he gets advantage on that, right?
Yeah. So roll twice and take the higher roll.
Oh, 2's not going to do it.
Nah, your weasel's useless this round.
I will take
18
that.
though.
Yeah, I'll take that 18.
Right.
I think that's right.
So what we'll say is he ran into that very north room there, and he's sniffing around, and he found there is treasure in that room. He's an animal. He can't really concept the treasure, but you can tell that there's you can see there's beaver pelts.
Well, I can just bamp into him real quick. Like if he starts squeaking or making a sound, I can just bamp into him real quick and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I love that. That's fine.
Okay.
And same thing. You see what looks like a bunch of beaver pelts. 30, about, you can't count them, but it looks like from the weasel's eyes, from his point of view, there's about between 20 and 30 beaver pelts. And these were probably being looted from the Tribord Trail that the goblins had locked down a few days ago. So, and of course you're in a trading town, so those beaver pelts are worth money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so moving on. Julian, your turn.
I want to very, very carefully walk up behind Garath and say, "What the fuck just happened?"
Everyone fill in a hole. Weasel ran up north, and I'm trying not to vomit.
Well, I appreciate the astute observation. I mean, did you hear or see anything, or is it just people being clumsy?
I honestly just saw Xiri fall.
Okay. I want to see if I can. I'm not sure what it looks like down in the crevice, but I want to see if I can see down into it. Can I see anything else in the room or in the floor area, whatever you want to call that space?
Yep. Do a perception.
Not persuasion. I'm not talking to the floor. There we go. There's the shitty roll.
What'd you get, dude?
12 total.
12. No, you don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
All right. So Xiri, you now can act. You can get up and start climbing up the rope if you want, or you can role play or talk to Koroner, whatever you're gonna do.
Let's see. So he's like right next to me. He wasn't further up. Okay. Okay.
Because he was next to Garath.
Oh, okay.
And then now the rope is in front of both you guys. He's holding it.
You too, huh?
I figured you were lonely and wanted company. Yeah,
Thanks for the rescue. I guess I will try to climb back up to the rest of the group.
All right, so just do a athletics check.
I got a 5.
That's it. You got a rope. That's all you need. 5. You're up. You'll be up on your next round, unless Garath lets go of his rope. All right. If Garath doesn't let go, you'll be all right. Garath, it is your turn.
I let go. No, I don't. I will hold on to the rope tightly so that she can have a nice, easy climb up.
Archibald, what does Archibald want to do?
I'm gonna bamf back into my original body, and I'm gonna kind of lay down on the edge and whisper down to a corner. Does this still count as doing everything? And I'm good. That's it. That's all I want.
And since I'm down on my hands and knees, I just, I don't even look up. I just flip you off. Gathering myself.
All right, Julian, need you do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yay. Oh, that was so close to a 1. 13. So I got 15 total.
All right. Same thing happens to you. You are hit with waves and waves of nausea, and you also want to almost like start vomiting, and your skin starts to itch and everything. Like something is hitting you just as hard. Now, Garath, your feeling of nausea has passed, so you're feeling better.
Good.
But Julian, you look like you're green. Your face is green. You look like you're gonna lose your lunch. All right, Koroner, you can now get up, do whatever you're gonna do.
All right, I'm gonna, since Xiri's still climbing up the rope, I'm gonna yell up to Garath. Hey, buddy, you want me to go scope out this ravine? Or
Maybe find out why it's making me want to vomit. Is there something nasty down there? Something decaying?
There's definitely some decay down here. Lots of...
Well, don't stay down there too long. Find a way up.
I don't know. Should I venture up the?
You can climb up the rope, or you can search the bottom of the crevasse. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look around down here while I'm waiting for Xiri.
All right, do a perception.
Finish getting up.
You see nothing, but you can still climb up the rope if you want behind Xiri. All right, as long as Garath doesn't let go.
Hold on tight, young dwarf.
Young.
Archibald, do you want your weasel to do anything? He doesn't have to.
No,
he's up in that upper room.
He's up in that north room.
Do you want him to search the crevasse? Do you want him?
Yeah, I'm gonna send him across the other side and start pushing up towards those staircases. I don't know if you get all the way there, with this or not, but start moving that way.
All right. So, but do you want him to search this room because he has a pretty high perception?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, maybe up top on the bridge, get a view of that north side of it.
All right. So go ahead and roll his perception. And take it he's being stealthy too, right?
He is.
All right, so do stealth first.
Okay, well.
And then do perception.
We'll treat that as the first one of the
Right, we'll do that as stealth,
rolls.
so we'll add the 5. And then now do your perception.
All right, so perception with advantage, that's 17.
Ooh, there you go. The weasel finds something.
Yeah.
All right, so the weasel is halfway across that top bridge, and he's sniffing around. He's looking around. He looks down. The weasel can see what looks like a chest hidden in a cubbyhole at the bottom of the crevasse. It's under the north bridge. There is no way for anyone to see the crevasse from the chest from up above. And Koroner just didn't roll high enough, but the weasel did manage to find it. There is a chest down there underneath that bridge.
I knew there was something down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper down. Dark and brooding.
So
dark and brooding.
Another point for the weasel there, and currently only Archibald knows this. He can keep that information to himself.
Oh, I'm trying to tell Koroner to go walk that way.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
so
dark and brooding. Go up the cavern.
It's not my turn.
I know. When it is your turn, go up the cavern.
All right.
Wait.
What are these turns you're talking about?
So I just jump off the rope since I was starting to climb up.
Okay, that sounds good. Julian, what do you want to do?
Okay.
I'll just yell up at him. I'll meet you guys at the other bridge.
Yeah, I want to head over to the other bridge stealthily, and I want to stay away from the crevice as much as possible.
Okay.
On the way over there, if that's workable.
Just don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
So do a stealth. Do a stealth and don't roll a 1.
Well, that was close. There's a 3, almost a 3. You got a 10.
All right. You're good. So So what are you gonna do up there? Are you gonna? Go
I want to like inspect this bridge and see how it compares to the other bridge, the one that broke. Does this one look better?
Yes, this bridge looks like you can walk across it one at a time. The other bridge looks like it was rigged to fall, like it was a trap.
I want to. I can't really do the full thing again, but I want to like spend the rest of my turn walking back to the group.
Okay, all right. Xiri, you are now back out of the crevasse.
So I obviously heard that. What did I hear? Archibald tell Koroner to go back up.
Yeah.
Go up the. Okay.
Oh, and just so you know, you and Koroner are covered in blood and guts of rotted flesh and old blood and everything like that. So you guys reek.
Okay, so I'm now back up. I feel disgusted. My arm hurts. My leg hurts. I'm in pain, and Can I ask for the traveling clothes? Like, hey, can I switch clothes? I feel gross.
All right. It'll take you about 5 minutes to change probably, because you got to take your armor off.
Forget it. I'll just try to wipe it off as best as I can.
I was like, that's like 50 rounds. That's like 50 rounds.
Wipe off the guts and blood or whatever was on me. And I want to, I guess, start making my way toward the northern part. Carefully. Carefully.
All right. Are you moving stealthy?
Yes.
All right. So roll stealth. But I'm going to subtract 2. No, I'm not.
Don't do it. Don't subtract
2. You're not quiet, though. The reason why it's not... Well, okay, you were quiet. The problem is if anyone was looking for you, they could smell you a mile away. That's why your roll was low. All right, Garath, you series up and Koroner's going back up.
I will back away from the edge of the crevice, get a fresh air, deep breath, and pull up my rope and put it away.
All right.
And I will see everyone starting to move north, so I will follow as well.
Okie doke. Archibald, how about you?
Well, I would probably start following up after Xiri, and then I'm just like right behind her. I'm like, oh, and I like just put a white cloth over my nose, and immediately I just wave my hands over her, and you can see like material starting to fall back into the pit. I cast Prestidigitate on her and just start getting all of it off her, just so I don't have to smell it.
Sounds good. All right, Archibald, need you to do a Constitution save.
Oh, con save. I'm super not good at those. So, oh boy, 5.
Okay, nobody freak out.
I'm glad I'm down the pit.
Archibald, you are in excruciating pain. Everyone else was hit with nausea and waves of eeriness. You got hit with something like you went blind, and to everybody else, you see his skin start to glow green. And his flesh is melting off his bones. His hit points are 0, and he's out.
Wait, what the fuck?